What happens when an AI stops being just a tool and becomes a coworker? You're staring down a nasty production bug at 1:14 a.m. The logs are a mess, C is failing, and you're this close to throwing your laptop across the room. Now imagine this. You describe the problem in plain English, and something on your computer gets to work. No questions. No confusion. It reads your entire codebase like a book, isolates the issue, patches it, runs all the tests, and hands you a polished pull request, all while you sip your coffee. Sound like sci-fi? Well, it's not. ByteDance, yes, the same company behind TikTok, just released an open-source AI agent called Trae that's exactly that. And it's free. Right now. On GitHub. But here's the part no one's talking about, Trae isn't just another chatbot bolted to a terminal. It's a self-directed, reasoning-capable, code-editing machine that feels eerily close to a junior developer. One that works 24/7, never loses context, and moves with inhuman precision. Let's unpack what Trae actually is, and why this changes everything for the future of software. Section 1, not a tool, an autonomous worker. At first glance, Trae looks like a developer assistant. But under the hood, it's something deeper, more autonomous. More self-aware in its workflow. You don't feed it prompts. You give it goals. Trae understands broad, human-level intent and converts it into step-by-step technical action. It doesn't just generate code, it reads, writes, modifies, compiles, and tests inside your real project environment, with full access to your files and system commands. Let that sink in, this isn't ChatGPT for coding. This is a fully operational agent that treats your development stack as its workspace, and itself as the worker. And the best part? No mouse. No GUI. Just pure, terminal-based execution. It's like launching a command line teammate who never gets distracted and never goes home. Section 2, Inside the Engine, why Trae feels so smart. So how does it actually do this? Trae is made of tightly woven parts that operate like a small AI ecosystem. Code Editor Module, it can open, rewrite, create, or delete files anywhere in the repo. No hiccups over file permissions. No confusion over paths. Unlike older AI tools, it doesn't choke when a folder is read-only. Shell Executor, it runs real bash commands like a human would. Installing dependencies, compiling code, launching test suites, every shell output streams in real time, so you're never waiting for a giant log dump. Reasoning Core, this is the beating heart. Trae breaks problems into logical steps, builds mini checkpoints, and loops until success. That means when a plan fails, and it will, it doesn't panic. It adapts, retries, and learns on the fly. This kind of deliberate, recursive thinking is exactly what eats up human dev time. Trae compresses hours into minutes. And here's where it gets freaky smart. Section 3, it builds a mental map of your entire codebase. Trae doesn't just crawl files. It builds a conceptual map of your project. It sees functions, classes, dependencies, helper modules, all connected like roads on a map. So when it gets a task, it doesn't brute force search. It navigates directly to where the logic lives. Imagine giving it a vague goal like, fix the login redirect bug. Trae will 1. Track down the right file. 2. Analyze the relevant functions. 3. Reproduce the bug. 4. Propose a solution. 5. Test it, and only finalize the change if it passes. This is the kind of thing junior devs need 3 Zoom calls and 2 sprints to pull off. And while it works, a module called Lakeview feeds you clean, one-line updates. No token overload. No dev jargon. Just plain English like. Modified redirect flow in auth.js. Tests passing. It's like watching someone else do your job, calmly, correctly, and quickly. Section 4, fully configurable, blazingly easy to set up. Here's what shocked developers most: how easy it is to get started. Clone the GitHub repo. Run a single command. Drop in your API keys, OpenAI, Claude, Gemini, etc. That's it. No Docker gymnastics. No YAML nightmares. By default, it works great. But for pros? Every setting, from response temperature to max tokens, is tweakable on the fly via command flags. Trae respects a clear override system. 1. Flags override config files. 2. Config files beat environment variables. 3. env variables beat defaults. There's zero ambiguity about which value is active. Want a more creative model like Claude 3 for summaries but use GPT-4 for deep logic? Trae lets you split those roles between models, even across providers. Switch anytime, seamlessly. Section 5, tested in the wild, and it's already winning. ByteDance didn't just throw Trae into the wild. They tested it against a hardcore benchmark, SWE Bench Verified. This challenge recreates real-world GitHub bugs and asks agents to patch them without help. It's not just, can the AI code? It's, can the AI debug, reason, fix, and validate with no human input? Trae crushed it, scoring among the top performers. Why? Because its plan check loop system forces accountability. No hallucinated fixes. No, I think it's done. It writes a plan, takes an action, runs tests, and only moves forward if everything passes. It's the kind of discipline senior engineers develop over years. Trae just does it, instantly. Section 6, ByteDance's bigger plan. This is no accident. So why did ByteDance, a social media company, build this? Because they're pivoting. Quietly. Aggressively. Trae is part of a larger AI-native development platform, simply called Trae IDE, a full programming environment powered by VS Code under the hood and enhanced with AI at every layer. Think, Copilot plus Visual Studio plus a real assistant who can act, not just suggest, and it's all free. And here's the play: ByteDance is giving it away to lock in developer mindshare before AI spending explodes. By 2027, AI development tools will be a $500 billion market. Whoever owns developer trust now, wins later. Section 7, auditable, transparent, collaborative. Unlike many black box AI tools, Trae is radically transparent. Every action, every prompt, every token, logged with timestamps in a trajectory file. This makes it auditable for security teams, reproducible for researchers, learnable for students and instructors. You can literally replay how the agent solved a bug step by step. Trae also plays nice with future collaboration protocols. Soon, it could trade context with other agents. Imagine a docwriter bot, a security scanner, and Trae all talking to each other, each working from the same shared mental model of your project. This is multi-agent collaboration, and ByteDance is building for it now. Section 8, the end of repetitive dev work? You might be wondering, okay, but how useful is this, really? Let's be blunt. Late night bug? Trae finds it, fixes it, and submits the pull request. Refactor across 40 files? Trae does it in one run. Dependency hell? Trae installs and validates them, then tells you what changed. All you do is review the diff. It's not perfect. It's alpha. But it works, now. Final take, this isn't the future. It's the new present. Trae isn't a gimmick. It's not a proof of concept. It's a working, scalable, autonomous AI agent, and it's free. Whether you see it as a threat or a tool depends on how you respond. Do you want to build the future, or be replaced by it? ByteDance just opened a new chapter in software development. The tools are out. The code is public. The clock is ticking. Call to action. If this gave you chills, or ideas, smash that subscribe button. We dive deep into the most important shifts in AI and tech every week. Let me know in the comments. Would you trust Trae with your production code? Or is this still too risky? I'm curious, and I'll be replying to top comments. Thanks for watching. Stay sharp. See you in the next one.